This is a warning for all who are willing to listen to this. This is not a joke. This could save your life. I'm writing this in the hopes that I can save someone, at least one person. It's too late for me. They're all around us, at all times. Most of us can't see them because I think they exist in a buffer zone between where we are and they are. But they can break through the membrane that protects us from them. Much like glucose requires a protein to pass through a cellular wall, they need us in order to enter our world. It started with a shadow in the corner of my eye. I would swear I saw something move. But when I looked, there was nothing. At first, it was just the shadows, glimpses so fast that even I couldn't make out a single shape. I thought I was just tired and needed sleep, but no. I kept seeing them. As my initial shock began to fade, I became interested in them. The shadows started to take more defined shapes as they began to linger longer in my peripheral vision. I learned to look at them without actually focusing on them, and as I paid more attention to them, they became more interested in me. They start out as a humanoid shape, like a cloud of swirling dark smoke that struggles to keep its form. As they tired, they eventually devolved into a viscous liquid, a hulking mass that drips its body into a void as it slithers closer to me. It was my curiosity that doomed me. I don't know if I didn't put it together or just assumed they couldn't hurt me, but I started to see them more and more often. The more I paid attention to them, the more of them would show up. I could sense them around me, like a shadow casting down over me on a bright day. I could feel them trying to latch on to me. Getting through a single day felt like trudging through a swamp. I tried to stop paying attention to them. I hoped they would go away if they thought I couldn't see them anymore. I think it started to work. Because that's when they started making themselves known to me. First, they would just knock stuff over. It would seem they can exercise some influence on our world, but only at a great energy cost to them. When that didn't work, they began pushing me. Now they aren't strong, only enough to move a light object, or maybe knock a glass over. But you can feel them when they push you, and that alone is enough to wake you up. They wouldn't let me sleep at night anymore. Just as I would fall asleep, they'd shove me enough to startle me awake. I couldn't take the stairs without railings anymore. I couldn't carry a glass of water without spilling half of it. I couldn't even drive anymore because they figured out how to move the pedals. With dozens of them around me, they only needed to take turns to keep this up 24/7. Before, I was giving them my attention willingly. Now they're getting it, whether I want to give it or not. I know they'll get through eventually. Even now, when I turn to look or focus my gaze on them, I can't see them, but I know they're there. They're trying to break through. There's only one option left for me now. But you can save yourself. Don't let them know. Don't pay attention. You can only see them in the corner of your eye.